What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. You know, the city of Chicago, albeit a great city in America and also a great economical center in the country, has a lot of problems in the criminal justice system as well as the judicial system. Corruption, it seems, is rampant. They have probably the worst big city mayor in Lori Lightfoot in the country. But despite that, you want to talk about this whole Jussie Smollett situation. Now, we know what he was sentenced last week to: 30 months of felony probation, 150 days in jail. Let's go back to 2019. All right. We know what he did. He's definitely guilty of that. But the city of Chicago at the time had dropped all the charges against him. Okay. He paid a $10,000 fee, some community service. Another prosecutor picked up the charges and reignited these counts against him, 5 of which out of the 6 he was convicted of. Okay. Now, after receiving the sentence, we know the judge was quite harsh in his commentary about Mr. Smollett. He only spent about 6 days in jail. He has then been released pending an appeal of his conviction. All right. And in my honest opinion, guys, the way that it's looking, I think he's going to get this overturned. He's going to get this overturned. And why? Because of the outcries of Hollywood. I believe his sexuality will play a role in this. But I also want to talk about, number one, the buffoonery of the Chicago judicial system. You guys have to make up your mind. Are you going to drop the charges and then retry the guy and then let him go? I mean, what's going on here? I mean, we already know what's going on with the criminality in Chicago. It's always been a problem. What's going on here? Okay. What are you telling the rest of the people in the city of Chicago if they commit crimes? Is this a joke? Are you making a mockery of your own judicial system in this great city? But furthermore, what does it tell other people that commit crimes in the city of Chicago that, you know what, if you're a person of notoriety, if you're a person of a certain sexuality, you get special privileges. That's what it's saying. You can do what you want. You know, you don't have to go to jail because, you know, you're immunocompromised, because you don't want to eat, so you're only drinking water in jail. You don't have to go through the same things that other people do. And then you wonder why cities like Chicago are where they're at. Why nobody takes it seriously. Why so many people are leaving Chicago trying to get out of there for greener pastures. Not only just good working, hard working people, but even rappers are getting the fuck out of Chicago. Lil Durk, anybody? King Von, anybody when he was there? All right. Other rappers have left. Okay. And people understand that not only is Chicago not safe, I hate to say this, what's going on in the city of Chicago, at least politically, people do not know what they're doing. All right. This is the reason why you can go online. You know, these drill rappers can do whatever the hell they want to do. Okay. Say whatever they want to say. This is the reason why Chief Keef don't live there no more. Because why? What are you going to get living there? You know, how many people have thousands of murders and bodies acquitted? Chicago and Baltimore. And what are you telling people about the law in Chicago? Jussie Smollett, number one. The guy should have been convicted a long time ago. Okay. It's obvious he did what he did. It was wrong. He cost the city of Chicago so much money, lied, fake hate crimes. It was unreal. But I just have something to say, and it's going to be controversial. If this was a heterosexual guy that said he was a victim of a hate crime because he was black and heterosexual, and we found out it was false, would he be out? Would he? Would he be out? That's what I want to know. Would he be out? I think we pretty much know what the situation is. No. Clearly, this has something to do with notoriety, what community he's a part of, and also the buffoonery of what's going on in Chicago. And this is why I want to talk about, as far as, heterosexual black men. You're not going to get anybody looking to help you. I'm sorry. We just got to look at that. You're not really a protected group, although you should be. And you're going to have guys that are in the city of Chicago that have done less than this, that are in Cook County jail because they couldn't afford a lawyer. They're doing years because they had to take a deal. Sometimes they didn't even do it. And this is why I always come back to the point that black men's situations matters. This is why, like, if this was a real story with Jussie Smollett, I wouldn't have a problem with what he's saying, regardless of what, his personal preferences were. But because he lied, clearly there's an advantage of the people that he knows in them letting him out because he wants to appeal his conviction. What? He's guilty. And I don't think that a guy's coming from the heterosexual black community, they're not going to get this kind of support. I just don't think so. I think clearly that there is some favoritism in this based on what his preference is, who he knows, and the outcry from Hollywood to let him out. And what's that saying to the city of Chicago is that people can get away with certain things as long as they fit this particular profile. Because that's what Jussie Smollett was saying. It's a mockery because I'm black and LGBT and you people have been scared of us, and you have all these people supporting him. And I just want to say this, okay? Have no problem with the black community. I'm black. Have no problem with anybody based on sexuality. But why is there so much support for people when they're clearly doing wrong in our communities? When clearly they are not doing the right thing. Can we get this kind of support for people when they're graduating college? When you have young black men trying to get into the next level of their life? You always see support in our communities when somebody's doing the wrong thing. The Free My Negro campaigns and all of this kind of stuff. Somebody's out there doing the wrong thing, then here we can't, all of a sudden, let's rally to lift such and such out of the situation. Let's rally to do this and that. This is what you see. This is what you see. And unfortunately, it is sad. And I hope Chicago can get it together. I mean, obviously, this is a Democratic ran city. We can see what happens with those. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I already appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe at the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at all-time high. I'm out.